Now on the show we are joined by an actor and a director of a brand new theatre production which touches on serious themes. Fresh Start, premiering this week, addresses domestic abuse in older people, but we're told it's not all doom and gloom. Well, first of all, thank you very much for coming in, both of you.
Oh, thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, we're good, thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Well, where should we start? Fresh Start would be a good one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a brand new play that I wrote. I'm Kevin Wilson, the writer and director. I wrote it under my pen name of Heaton Wilson, and it's all about, as you mentioned, about domestic abuse among older people, which is a subject that doesn't often get aired, and I was quite keen to tell a story through theatre about that quite sensitive issue.
Well, I'm Jordan Hiscott. I'm an actor playing the role of Simon, and my job, like many of the other cast members, is to bring what is on paper to life. And I think, well, what an excellent show to actually bring to life. I remember when we did a read-through around about April, was it? A long time ago, and how the show has come along since then is absolutely wonderful. You'll love it.
Is there a sense of privilege being the first actor of that character?
Yes, oh gosh, yes, because I think it's a great exploration for myself, but also you, I can imagine, seeing the character come to life.
Yeah.
Especially all of them, actually, for a sense, because not only is their story on page, but you also have to look at what was their story prior to that and where the story goes, and it's our jobs to sort of explore the realms of these characters in the play and where it could possibly lead on to. And that is a privilege within itself, I'd say.
Yeah, and it's a special privilege for me to have written it. And of course, I'm sitting at home on my own writing these words, not knowing really how they're going to come to life when people read them. And that's the magic of it for me. And to be able to entrust my words to such great actors as Jordan and the others is just a privilege for me. It's a play that certainly has come to life, and we think people will love it. It's a tough subject, but we shouldn't be afraid of tough subjects, and it is a subject that affects a lot of people in Hampshire and Dorset. I know the U Trust, who we're working with on the play, they're a charity that support vulnerable people in this area, and they say that in 1 year they've had more than 5,000 people come to them reporting domestic abuse, people of all ages, and that's just in one small part of the country. So it really is a big issue.
Was it hearing those statistics which made you write the play?
Yeah, very much so. I do have a sort of inbuilt empathy with older people. Maybe something to do with my age. Could be.
Surely not.
Well said. But I've written a few plays. The very first one I wrote was about older people and the way they're treated in residential homes. So it is a subject I care about. But I came across the U Trust by accident, doing some research because I wanted to look into domestic abuse as a subject. It's very much in the news, obviously, as you know. But what struck me was the statistics about older people. And older people categorised over 60, say, are more likely, much more likely to endure domestic abuse than younger people. And having been a victim of it, they're far more likely to stay with the partner than someone who's younger. And that struck me as a real issue. And we often separate older people as though they're a different breed entirely. But I think that's a big mistake, and I hope through the play that people will see that domestic abuse takes many forms, not just physical violence, it can be emotional abuse as well. So all the angles around domestic abuse, through Jordan and the other actors, we're trying to bring that to life for people in a way that engages and entertains as well.
Jordan, tell us about your character.
Well, a little bit of context. So there are 4 characters within the play. There's Alice, who's the centre storyline of this world of abuse and that, and with her husband Bob, they are currently the last residents on a street of brought out houses for demolishing or whatever, and their previous neighbour Beryl has also moved on, who is encouraging Alice and Bob to move on and to buy out into a new home. And my character comes in to negotiate the sale of their house to move into a new home. And when my character comes into this play, it's sort of the turning point for each character's lives. Yeah, I think that's all I can say for that at the minute, without going too in detail.
Tell me about the dates quickly.
Yeah, we open our premiere, world premiere no less, is Thursday, February the 8th at the Shelley Theatre in Bournemouth. After that we go on a bit of a tour around Hampshire and Dorset. Next one is March the 1st at the Forest Arts Centre, New Milton. Then it's March the 9th at the Bury Theatre, Hedge End. March 21st and 22nd, Stage Door, Southampton. And March the 28th, the New Theatre Royal, Portsmouth.
Well remembered. Wow.
What about that then?
And that was probably accurate as well.
Well, that brings us to a close perfectly. Thank you very much for coming in. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much.